Breaking news as Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and Southampton have agreed fees in principle for the transfers of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Kyle Walker-Peters. Tottenham's Europa League place is now in the hands of the UK government after the UEFA decision, and Spurs are after a Welsh international. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of August. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. Big news today, a report has come out this afternoon from the Daily Mirror and it states that Tottenham's Europa League campaign is in hands of UK government after UEFA decision. Spurs are set to play in the second qualifying round of the Europa League on the 17th of September in what will be the first of 3 matches they'll need to win to reach the group stages. The report states that Tottenham Hotspur would be forced to forfeit their place in this season's Europa League if coronavirus travel restrictions made it impossible for them to host a tie. The UK is constantly reviewing their policy on travel amid the threat of a second wave of coronavirus taking hold across Europe, with travellers from Spain currently required to quarantine for 2 weeks upon arrival in the country. Having finished 6th in the Premier League, Spurs face 3 one-off Europa League matches in order to reach the group stages of the competition next season. The first of 3 will take place on September the 17th, with the next 2 scheduled for the following 2 weeks. Now, this is the main bit. As outlined in a Twitter thread by ESPN's Dow Johnson, new guidelines and regulations from UEFA dictate that clubs must put forward a suitable neutral venue to host matches if they were drawn at home but their opposition were unable to travel to their country. Should a club fail to agree to this proposal, then their opposition would be awarded a victory and a place in the next round. However, if a country placed travel restrictions on people visiting from another country after the draw has been made and the match details decided, then there is a potential for a club hosting the tie to have been expelled from the competition. That could leave Spurs in danger of being eliminated in the qualifying rounds should they arrange for a match to be played at home, only for the UK to then ban travel from the country that their opposition would be visiting from. Lots of media reports in the last couple of days have stated that AC Milan, the Italian giants, want to buy Tottenham fullback Serge Aurier. It has been reported many times as well that Daniel Levy wants his £23 million back that he paid PSG a couple of years ago. The Daily Mail have reported this today, that AC Milan are willing to pay only £12 million, but Daniel Levy is still holding out for that 23. Media reports out today, and also Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho and his daughter have posted photographs of them currently enjoying a family holiday off the coast of Portugal on a yacht. Of course, Jose Mourinho guided Tottenham to that 6th place in the Europa League for next season. A report out today from the Sun newspaper and also the Daily Star, and they are both stating that Tottenham, Everton, West Ham and Sheffield United are all after Bournemouth star David Brooks. The Sun have reported today that Bournemouth are desperate to keep hold of David Brooks following their relegation to the Championship last month. But if a team offers around £30 million, Bournemouth will be swayed and they will sell him. A report has been published this evening by Sky Sports and it states that Tottenham and Southampton agree fees in principle for transfers of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Kyle Walker-Peters. A fee in the region of £15 million has been agreed for Højbjerg to move to Spurs and one in the region of around £12 million for Kyle Walker-Peters to join the Saints. Both transfers are subject to the agreement of personal terms and completion of medicals. The two players are keen to join their prospective new clubs, so those are expected to be a formality. The Sky Sports article then goes on to say that despite Everton's interest in Denmark midfielder Højbjerg, the player has been keen to join Jose Mourinho's squad this summer after they inquired about him in the January transfer window. It then goes on to say that Kyle Walker-Peters has also been keen to make his loan move to St Mary's since January a permanent affair. So what do we know about Pierre-Emile Højbjerg? Well, he's played for Southampton for the last 4 seasons in the Premier League, a former captain for Southampton as well. He has played 109 Premier League games for them, scoring 4 times, 9 appearances in the FA Cup, scoring once, 10 appearances in the League Cup, and 6 European appearances for Southampton as well. A total of 134 games for the Saints, scoring 5 times. Højbjerg is a defensive central midfielder, only 24 years old, a Danish international, 33 caps, 3 goals for his country, and former clubs include Bayern Munich, who he played for between 2013 and 2016. An article was published on the Tottenham Hotspur website earlier today. It's called the 2019-2020 season in numbers. It then goes on to say that the 2019-2020 season was the longest we've faced in our history. A staggering 352-day campaign. Throughout the 2019-2020 season, Tottenham played 52 games. We won 21 of them, we drew 14 of them, and we lost 17. 87 goals scored and 71 conceded. There's a section on appearances. It then goes on to say that Lucas Moura was our most used player of the year as he made 47 appearances for us. In fact, he was involved in 51 of our 52 matchday squads. Toby Alderweireld and Serge Aurier, both 42, were our next highest appearance makers. Defender Toby Alderweireld played the most minutes for us this season, a staggering 3,768 minutes of football. Eric Lamela was our most used substitute as he come off the bench 20 times. Hugo Lloris moved into our all-time top 5 appearance makers in the Premier League as he has now made 260 Premier League appearances. Hugo also moved into joint second place in our all-time European appearance makers, now 58 appearances for the club. One interesting stat that I wanted to pick up on, we had a total of 306 shots at goal this season in the Premier League and scored with 61 of those, a conversion rate of 19.9%, which was the 3rd best in this season's Premier League. The 2019-2020 season, we were awarded 7 penalties across all competitions. Harry Kane scored the 4 that he took. Dele Alli scored the 1 that he took. And Heung-min Son scored 1 out of 2, but he did actually score 2 out of 2 because he actually scored the rebound in our 3-2 victory over Aston Villa. Now, Harry Winks gets criticised quite a lot by a lot of Tottenham fans. Well, making 1,694 passes in the Premier League this season, Harry Winks enjoyed a 90.3% success rate, the 6th highest for any player in the competition in 2019-2020. Another player heavily criticised, Serge Aurier. Well, he made 93 tackles in the Premier League this season. That is 36 more than any other player for us during the season. 7 players made their debut in the Premier League during last season. Tanguy Ndombele against Aston Villa back in August 2019. That feels like a very long time ago. Giovanni Lo Celso against Manchester City, also in August 19. Ryan Sessegnon against Everton in November 2019. Troy Parrott against Burnley in December 2019. Japhet Tanganga against Liverpool in January 2020, Jedson Fernandez against Watford in January 2020, and Steven Bergwijn against Manchester City in February 2020. Do you remember that debut goal from Steven Bergwijn? Fantastic. Do check out this article on the club's website. Lots of interesting facts and stats. Another one I'm going to pick out. Captains. 7 different players wore the captain's armband for us in 2019-2020. Hugo Lloris on 27 occasions. Harry Kane 16 times. Jan Vertonghen 4 times. Eric Dyer twice. And then Toby Alderweireld, Harry Winks and Ben Davies all wore it just the once. Lastly, we took maximum points from two sides in the Premier League. That was West Ham and Aston Villa. Meanwhile, we were unbeaten against 8 other sides in the competition: Arsenal, Everton, Manchester City, Crystal Palace, Watford, Bournemouth, Norwich and Burnley. Our home form was the third best in the Premier League, as we picked up 39 points from our 19 matches at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comments section below on everything that I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't already subscribe to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We are now very close to 38,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who subscribes to this channel, comments below on a regular basis, and likes and shares these videos. I do really appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Tottenham news. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the shirt I've been wearing in today's video, you can order one of these shirts and many, many more from toffs.com. You can also get in touch with them by email. It is enquiries@toffs.com. All of the links are in the description box below this video. They have an absolutely superb range of retro Tottenham shirts, so don't miss out.